Okay, very nice. Welcome everyone. Today's book is called The Dose Effect, and where DOAC stand for dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. The hormones. So this book is written by TJ Power, and the tagline is "Optimize your brain and body by boosting your dose." So they go ahead and explain each of the hormones, how it works, what is its effect on us, how it gets reduced, and how to increase. Very simple 4 5 main themes around each hormones, right? So let's begin with dopamine. So what they say is this is the summary. Dopamine is useful for motivation, for concentration, and the principles are it makes hard work feel good. Why we are able to do certain tasks is we feel good that okay, uh, I can do this, I'll feel good, and it makes me feel good, so I'll do this, right? So it makes hard work feel good, and it controls the pleasure and pain balance, right? And what causes low dopamine feelings? If you have low dopamine, what happens is you feel demotivated, you feel kind of distracted, depressed, all of that. And what causes low dopamine is already around sugary foods, right? And sugary foods, alcohol, pornography, any kind of gambling, online shopping, social media, all of this causes low dopamine. And high dopamine feelings, when you have high dopamine, the opposite of demotivation, distracted, depressed, right? Like you feel motivated, determined, and excited. So, how to boost dopamine? To get to a flow state, then you need to have discipline. You need to fast phone. You need not use phone a lot. Then cold water shower helps. And then you need to have goals, right? My pursuit. So with that summary, let's see how do we enter flow state. We enter a flow state when we are doing any of these: running or going to the gym, playing. Um, I mean, not running or going to a gym, running as a separate activity and going to gym as a separate activity. Then playing a musical instrument, playing or drawing, writing or journaling. Even if you're coding or problem solving, that gives you a dopamine rush if you're solving something, right? Gardening, cleaning, reading, all of these are activities that help you get to a flow state. To get to discipline, to be disciplined, you need to select a task. You need to tell someone that you're going to do this task, eliminate all distractions, and then finally have a timer, right? And try to finish the task within that specific time. So make your bed every morning, maintain an organized bedroom, workspace, and regularly wash dishes. So this kind of more on the discipline side. Um, and how to fast phone, see sunlight before social media, and evening routine should be on lines of exercise, eat, socialize, watch TV, all of this without the phone. And how do you set up your phone? Take care of notifications, block all notifications. You would be surprised at the kind of the count of notifications that we get, right? So if you switch off notifications except for your Google Pay, Ola, OTP, and stuff like that, uh, life will continue. We think it is impossible, but life will just continue. Your Gmail notifications, your Facebook, your any of the other apps notifications actually don't matter. You can set a time to go to that app, right? Monitor your screen time and reduce it, and delete social media apps. As simple as that. Cold water shower is powerful, is what the author says, and have a goal on the lines of your career, family, health, and creativity. So when you do all of this, your dopamine levels increase. Having goals, reducing phone usage, and kind of moving the body and doing activities. Now, oxytocin, the summary, if you see, this is useful for your relationships, building confidence. And the principles of oxytocin is it requires good quality in-person social connection, not even this online, right? In-person social connection. And it also requires internal self-talk, what you say to yourself, positive, grateful things. And if you are feeling lonely, not confident, that means you have low oxytocin. And the causes are you don't socialize much. Even if you're socializing, you're using phones a lot. You are comparing yourself with someone else. Hey, that person got this job. Oh, that person life is like this. Comparing. And then critical self-talk. Even if you came first, you'll be like, no, competition was not tough, hence I won. So what you say to yourself, critical self-talk, right? And if you have high oxytocin, you feel connected. You feel connected to the world. You feel connected to a community. You have, high confidence. And the boosters, contribution, contribution to others, touch. Touch is a key factor. Even friends, right? Just touching, shaking hands, that's good enough. A pat, a hug, that's good enough. Having a social life, being grateful and celebrating achievements. So all of these, kind of form the summary of oxytocin. So what are the tasks that you need to do is prioritize other people, friends and family, especially if you're not feeling confident, right? Only then go on these lines. Prioritize other people, right? And work, focus on work, uh, you know, having kind of a goals and then achieving them, and then charitable work, contribute to a community, all of that. Physical connections, touch. If you're hugging someone, make it a more than a 3 seconds hug. Activities you can do with your friends, family is exercise together, walk and relax in nature, listen to music together, and call people, right, instead of messaging them, and eat and drink together. Strengthen, how to strengthen them, remove phone from all of these activities, listen actively, compliment, make eye contact, connect physically, right, and then ask good questions. Be grateful every day. That also means you need to share gratitude, and that okay, you are grateful and also feel grateful, right? And then finally celebrate achievements. So any questions around these two hormones, anything so far?
Why we have to tell someone, like in discipline there was something, if doing something, tell someone.
Yeah, that's more like the accountability, right? When you feel like, oh, I've already told that person that I'll finish this by this time, and then that kind of gives you a positive pressure to finish stuff. If you have not told, then it's like only you. So
And why online shopping was causing some demotivation or something?
online what is causing?
Online shopping was written that if online shopping can cause low dopamine levels, I think something was written.
Not online shopping, but online comparison. Where is online? Here, online shopping. Yeah, so that I don't know why online. I don't know, but see, it is instant gratification. Uh, so anything that kind of gives you that instant rush will also pull you down. That's where in some activities they say figure out the kids that who are delaying gratification are okay with that and they will do well in life, something like that, experiments.
Okay. Or maybe I think they are talking about like sometimes we keep on searching and searching and we are not able to find out, and so many options are there.
Correct. I think the more options also kind of causes dissatisfaction, saying, oh, I'm not happy. That's why if you see, if you're shopping anything, if they're just two, three, one, it makes your choice, making choice easier. You choose easily, and then that helps compared to if you have a lot more. Okay, anything else?
And social media causing low dopamine. You mean to say like Instagram, those things?
Correct, correct. One is comparison and second is, yeah, wasting time. Yeah, Yogeshwari.
Showing gratitude means like saying thank you for the people, right? Like something like that.
Correct, correct, correct. Yeah, be thankful for everything that you have and every bad thing that you don't have. And also sharing it with people that, hey, thank you for being a part of my life and things like that.
In that way, like if there is a negative side of the people, can that be shared, or that should be like hold within us?
That will not help, right? They will also get angry unless you are really trying to help and they are also expecting you to point out stuff as a feedback, then I think it works. Otherwise, then they'll feel bad and make you feel bad.
Okay.
Mhm. So the third letter S, serotonin, is its function is to maintain a good mood, high energy. Principles 90 to 95% is created in your gut. The happier your body, the happier your mind. And if you have low serotonin, you feel anxious, tired. Causes are food, sleep, nature, sunlight. If you don't have these in the right order and the right quality, then you have low serotonin. And when you have high serotonin, you have a good mood, you are energetic. What can boost is nature, sunlight, good gut health, deep sleep, and don't overthink, right? Underthink. Nature also, you should experience it in all three senses: sight, sound, and smell. Should see stuff in the nature, should hear the sounds, and you should be able to smell the uh, natural smell, right? Nature smell. Sunlight also, expose yourself morning, afternoon, and evening, not just morning. All the three are good, is what he says. Gut health, eat till you are 80% full and eat fruit as a snack instead of processed foods, chips, all of that, right? Eat fruit as snack. Increase protein as a snack. Uh, Majorly have veg as your carb source and remove ultra processed foods and try intermittent fasting. Now, each of these is again explained in 1 or 2 pages in this book, but I'm just giving you the headlines because then it becomes a lengthy summary, right? Drinks wise, his choice is water, coffee to a reasonable extent, then probiotics, and then any alcohol free drink. It says focus on your breathing, no shallow, deep breathing, all of that, and then deep sleep. Once you do all of this, your serotonin levels increase, and once they increase, you feel motivated, you are in a good mood, all of that. And finally, the last E is endorphins. This helps cope with stress and it has a direct effect on your physical health, right? It requires hard physical exertion. You need to kind of get tired. You need to move your body, and it's a natural brain and body de-stressor. If you have low endorphins, you will feel stressed and angry. So if you're feeling a lot angrier recently, then that means you have low endorphins. And causes, you're not moving, sedentary lifestyle, you're not even laughing, and you have a lot of stress. And high endorphin feelings will make you feel positive, relaxed. And some of these boosters are moving your body, exercising. Exercise again, it's both weights, stretches, heat. He talks about sauna, but I think in India, with the summer, we don't need extra heat. That heat is good enough. Then music plays a vital role. And then laugh your heart out, stretch, right? So this is about exercise, lift weights, move your body, and then ensure you have enough heat, music, laugh, and stretching in your daily routine. So you take care of these actions, these hormones will be in your body in the right proportions, and then you feel good overall. Your brain feels good, your body feels good. That's the book, The Dose Effect. Right? I'm consciously shortening the time for book reading summary, but then talking just the points around the book and making it crisper, because no one wants to watch a long video. So it's like shorter video, crisper ones. You kind of get a gist of the book. Now, if you want to go deeper, you can always buy the book, or else you kind of get the essence of the book in this short summary. Yeah.
These are chemicals that get released, or like what are these actually chemicals?
So these are hormones. No, I've read somewhere that these are chemicals. I've read somewhere that these are hormones. So I'm not sure what are these, but these are required for our body and these are inside our body. That for I'm sure.
In blood or something? Where are they?
Let me search. Where are they? Dopamine in body. It's a neurotransmitter and hormone. It acts as a chemical messenger. So your question of is it a chemical hormone looks like it is both. And where do we find dopamine? These are all AI answers, okay? Is primarily found in the brain. Each hormone, I believe, is found somewhere else and in different places. Serotonin in body. It is produced in both brain and gut. So each hormone in different places, but everything within the body.
I'm checking if they can insert this artificially. Let's say somebody is very demotivated or something because it's a chemical end of the day.
Antidepressants, many
Yeah,
tablets,
the tablets and all are
all are inducing artificially only.
correct. Yeah. So
You told serotonin, right?
maybe
There are
they
several.
don't release it. I mean, they don't release it inside the body. They help release the hormones, something like that. I don't think they inject the hormones directly, but the
Yeah.
chemicals that they inject into the body help release the hormones.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do we know that which hormone is less within us? Like we saw
The
these four,
effects,
right?
right? Like tired, anxious, angry, each one is related to that.
Okay.
Feeling lonely means one hormone. Feeling tired means some other hormone. Those way. So I think it comes down to eat well, sleep well, breathe well, and exercise well, and have friends. No other secret. Okay.
Eat healthy also. Like whatever we take, healthy also.
Correct.
Looks like social media has no use the way they have.
See, it is a variable reward. You don't know what you'll get. That is what makes you check it again and again. And then suddenly you get a post, suddenly you get a like, right? And they don't give the notification if you're online. You're anyways there, no? Why waste the notification? Once you go offline, then they'll send you a notification, hey, something has happened, come. Then again you'll come. So that. So these are the principles and tricks used to keep people hooked. And there is a book called Hooked. So, okay. So I'll stop the recording and we'll take a